Welcome back to my channel. Strawberries. This isn't an ASMR video. I just wanted to do that because it was fun. Today, we are going to be doing Who is Missing You? I literally pulled cards from this deck, which I will be using in every single pile. And the card that came out was about missing someone, and I just feel like there's something that's pulling at a lot of my collective, somebody from your past, something that mirrors something to you, that, either is a connection that's wanting to return or a connection that's mirroring something that needs to end. So regardless, we have 3 piles here. I pulled some cards for each and every pile, but as per usual, before we get into the piles, if you'd like to book a reading with me, I do have a website. You can see what I offer there. I have many different price points for many other people. And I also have a membership for my Supreme Strawberries. I just recently did a poll on what pick a pile you guys would like for my Supreme Strawberries, and I'd like to do that more often. I'd also like to do that for sometimes for general readings as well, so you guys get to choose which pick a pile I do every single week. So if you want to be a part of my membership, you get $5 off every single live reading that I do. Every Wednesdays, I do paid live readings. I have a $35 option, $55 option, and $75 option. You can prepay if you'd like. It is on the top of my website. But just know that if you do send a payment for a live reading with a question, you will have to wait until the next time I go live, whenever it is that you do send it. So I think that's everything. Other than that, let's get into the piles. If for some reason you don't like tapping, I will put a timestamp down below and also on the screen here of the time that you can skip to, where I will show the piles with no tapping and just an explanation of the card. Alright guys, so these are the piles that I chose here. So the cards that came out for pile 1 were the Death and the High Priestess. I was getting for this pile that you already have a lot of wisdom and intuition about this connection, whether you guys ended up together or not, whether there's a separation here and even this is something you want. I feel like something that ended, but you also know how your energy impacts this person. This also gives me the vibe here that this is someone that watched you rise. They watched you, maybe be in a really hard situation. Maybe they weren't there for you, and then they watched you pick yourself up. So it's kind of this, I'm almost sensing regret. With this pile. Pile 2 here, we have the 9 of Cups. This was giving me less. I was getting that it originally came out reversed, which was telling me that this could be someone that feels like they're not happy without you. There's kind of like a somber, like sad energy to this pile. Pisces here, to take that how it resonates. And then we also have 6 of Wands. This pile, I was getting here that this is somebody that maybe has a strong ego. This is someone that found a sense of victory or success or even recognition being with you. And now that they're not with you, they're missing that sense of confidence that you gave them. Yeah, just kind of getting an egoic energy here from this pile. Almost an angry energy, honestly. Okay, those were the piles, guys. Pile 1. We actually had 2 cards come out, and they're both major arcana cards. Okay guys, so pile 1, we got the High Priestess with the Death. This is interesting to me because I feel like there's a wisdom about this connection. Whoever's missing you has experienced you pulling away, you elevating, you going into a new life, and this person kind of recognizing that you've risen from the ashes. So there's a vibe here that I'm getting alongside that, and it may be a big mirror for this person, but I feel whoever this pile is, you intuitively know something about this connection. This might even be something that it's ended, and you know that it's ended, but you also know the impact that you had on this person's life, whether you guys ended up together or not. Three could be significant for this pile. For pile 2, we got the Nine of Cups. I kind of feel like this card here, because this is a card of emotional fulfillment, and it did originally come reversed. There's Pisces here. Take that if it resonates. This feels like there is something in this connection where you don't feel like happy without this person, or this person doesn't feel happy without you. Like, it almost feels like there could have been an unnecessary separation or even an unwanted separation. But I feel like this person isn't happy without you because it came out reversed. Confirmation, sneezing is grief. This person's trying to grieve you. The word angel, or like an angel fish, could be significant. Pile 3, we have the Six of Wands. The message I'm kind of getting from this one is that this may be someone that sees having you as like a sense of victory. So this could be somebody that has like wounded ego. Maybe this is someone that's very egoic. This could be someone that's maybe controlling. And maybe they feel as if like they miss you because they felt like having you in their life gave them a sense of accomplishment or gave them a sense of victory. But now that they lost you, they lost that sense of confidence. They lost that sense of control. Let's move on to the no ASMR piles. Okay, if you chose these cards, this is your MoPo reading, okay? I'm really excited to read this because I don't know, the energy feels like so huge. I get the intuition, even when I'm just holding these cards, that whatever connection you had with this person, it was big. Like, this could have been something where, again, with the death, it's ended, it's over. You may feel that it's over. You may feel like, you ran your course with this person, but it could have been something that impacted your life so much. I'm getting like almost like a twin flame journey for those of you. So I think this could have been a collective where you never got anything from this person. You held on to hope. You idealized a fantasy connection, romance with this person. They never gave you anything. So you learned to show up for yourself in the absence of this person. There may still be a line connected, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here, is that this is somebody that has now watched you be codependent on the idea of them, or has felt you need them and has watched you completely rise on your own, which is literally with the Phoenix here on the okay, see how it's on the branch? And then the High Priestess she's literally rising from the branch. It's like this person watched you completely transform. Yeah. Okay, so whoever's missing you, like, feels like at one point it was a spiritual connection on your end. So this person maybe felt you always pulling on their energy, always wanting them, always like manifesting them in some way. And now that your energy has risen and detached, it's kind of like a flip-flop. They feel a spiritual connection to you, but it's almost like, and I'm burping as I'm saying that, it's almost like they don't necessarily understand it, but there's kind of this vibe here of like, wow, at one point this person was obsessed with me and I kind of took that for granted, and now I kind of want them to be obsessed with me. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You could be dreaming about this person with the High Priestess. Again, with a cord, it's like before this person was getting signs about this person felt you pulling on their energy. Now it's the other way around. You feel this person pulling on your energy. Bam, you're coming out as a freaking Queen of Pentacles. You could have risen financially. There could be something here about you learning to like mother yourself in a way you wanted this person to mother you, like care for you, kindness, compassion. 9 of Wands. This person literally feels like they don't have access to your energy anymore. And because I just want you guys to understand that when you're consistently giving to a spiritual connection that isn't giving to you, it's one of the biggest lessons I think a lot of spiritual girlies go through, is that they consistently give and give and give and give to a fantasy of someone that isn't giving anything to them. So in retrospect, if we're looking at it from an egoic standpoint, you're not actually giving anything to that person. But energy is real. Energy is science. So when you're consciously thinking about somebody, you are literally giving your energy, giving. Whether that person realizes it or not, that is something that fills up their space. It fills up some part of their life. When you take that away after having given so much for months, weeks, or years even for some people, they feel that absence, and then they have to gain that sense of confidence back. So there is really this vibe here that this person sees that not only has you rivet. Oh my God, do you see how I'm like, and I was burping? It almost feels like this person is speechless. This is someone that's speechless, or it's like at one point you were so codependent, you needed me. You know, you were with the High Priestess coming through. That card in the reverse position talks about delusion. Queen of Pentacles is grounded. It's almost like at one point you were delusional, and now you're just like the epitome of a grounded, risen, mature being. And with the 9 of Wands, that's like, yeah, I have my guard up. Like, you cannot get in. You cannot get in. You weren't there for me. I was there for myself. I'm grateful for the journey, but like, I can't do this. This is somebody that took for granted your energy. They took for granted. They underestimated you. They saw you as naive. They maybe even saw you as like crazy, like woohoo or crazy. Something I'm getting here. Oh my God. I'm so connected to this right now. Send it out, please. Oh my God. Oh, I've got to take it. Like, guys, 22. 222 could be significant. If this is voodoo in blue. Okay, so voodoo. This girl literally has a voodoo doll on her lap, and it says back off. This is so interesting because what I'm getting from this is that at one point this person saw you as like, if you think of someone that messes with the voodoo doll, it's like weird, you know, so you're gonna be like, that's crazy, like that's witchy energy. Like that's kind of the vibe here that I'm getting this person perceived you in. And your energy has shifted from that. It's shifted into something that's more mature, more stable, less, I want to say a voodoo doll can be a boundary, crossing a boundary, because you're messing with free will. You know what I'm saying? You're messing with someone's choice to do something. That's kind of here, the vibe is this person maybe felt suffocated by your energy in your past, but now that your energy is apart, it's like causing them to have some type of ego death or some type of realization about what they actually got from that. It's actually making this person confused. This is interesting here. Healing from a broken heart. From death comes rebirth. I am Callie. Guys, with the blue. What am I saying with the blue? This blue energy, this like intuition, this like throat chakra. This person wants to communicate to you. We also have 22, which is 4, and then we have 13, which is 4. 4 is the number of the Emperor. 4th house is also Cancer. Cancer could be significant. July could be significant. Early August. On the bottom of the deck, we have healing from heartache. Something I'm getting intuitively here is this is somebody where it's like they're going through a spiritual depression. So it feels like the absence of your energy, watching you grow, watching you heal, watching you be detached from them when you once were very attached, gives them a sense of depression that their mind doesn't understand. That's the vibe. It's like They want to reach out to you, but they don't know why. They want to reach out to you, but they're afraid of the past repeating itself. They don't want you to be like clinging on them, but they also want to connect to you, but they also miss that. Like there's this confusing energy of them almost like perceiving you as somebody that it's like you used to be somebody that was like I want your energy. I'm thinking about you every single day. Like you could have been delusional about this connection. And by delusional, I just mean projecting something onto this person and ignoring your physical state of the connection. So ignoring the fact that that they maybe told you they didn't want to be together, or that they're not showing up for you. Like delusion is ignoring that, right? So there's this energy here where they're still perceiving you in this way, but then they see you being a completely different person. They want this version of you to pay attention to them, but they don't want the old version of you back. So it's like when they reach out to you, or when they want to reach out to you, it's like they don't know what version of you they're going to get, because they don't have physical evidence that you truly are this person. Maybe you guys haven't talked in a while. Maybe they've only seen it over social media. So there's this kind of energy here of like, if I open up this door again, am I going to get what I used to get? But I actually miss what I used to have from this person. But I also want, like I said, they want you now, who you are now, to give them attention. But your energy with Nine of Wands is like, no, I don't want this. I don't want you in my space. Queen of Pentacles being clarified by be your true self. Whoever you are, you're powerful. Like you are powerful. With this red energy coming through, your sense of security and your sense of safety, she's coming out of a tree here. She's in a tree. She is a tree with the red energy. Your sense of self is so, so strong here. And it's actually something that this person is now intimidated by, but they want it. And then we have Storm Angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies with the Nine of Wands. This is what I'm saying here. It's like this person doesn't even maybe believe in the way that you live your life, or if they once saw you as this voodoo, this witch energy, it's like, I don't want to be a part of that. That creeps me out. I don't like that. But why do I want this person's energy in my life? It's almost like when someone that's really, really religious looks at something spiritual and is so intrigued by it, but is terrified. It's like there's a part of them that's like, I want to explore it, but their religious mind, their like ego, it's like, no, that's bad, that's wrong. That's the energy I feel that this person has towards you. So there's a want for this person to reach out to you. It feels insanely back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If this person did reach out to you, I do think that it would be like maybe long down in the future, or it would be very spontaneous. But the numbers here that are significant, guys, so we have 22 and 13, which is 2, or which adds up to 4 and then 4. And then we have number 8 and 35, which adds up to 8. So we have 8 and 8 and 4 and 4. So there's something here that you've broken out of a repetitive cycle with this person. And this person is like kind of having an ego death concerning their masculine energy and their confidence because of your awakening and your rising. Woo! This cycle has closed, and I truly feel like there's a sense of pride that you maybe have over how much this connection has affected you, maybe even negatively, and how much you've grown from it. You should be so proud of yourself. I love you so much. Please let me know down below how that resonated for you. Let me clear my spread and we'll get to pile number 2. If you chose this card, then this your reading. Okay, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to flip it and see. I feel like it's reversed. Oh, it's sideways. So this is the 9 of Cups. Who's missing pile 2? Who is it that's missing pile 2? Whoa, what? The world is coming out again. Bless me. This is somebody that you've dealt with before. This could be somebody that you've had like an actual connection with, a childlike connection with, but it also feels like something innocent with the Six of Cups. This maybe wasn't a full-blown relationship. This could have been a situationship. This, what it feels like actually, is something that almost got off the ground. Something that, like, oh, as I'm saying that, I literally just noticed. So there's a lens on my camera and it was tilted down a little bit because it's magnetic. And I noticed it wasn't all the way down. I flipped it up. I said something that almost got off the ground and I flipped the camera to be perfect. It's like, okay, this person that's missing you they recognize that they needed to make some kind of sacrifice. They needed to grow up. They needed to mature. They needed to commit. They needed to be vulnerable. Like, there's certain aspects of their emotional well-being that required them to give more to the connection that they weren't ready to give. It's so interesting here because I'm getting a similar energy of like, this person saw you transform. All right. So we literally have the Queen of Cups here, but it initially was reversed. And then I felt like, no, this is upright. So there's something here where before you separated with this person, they saw you as you need too much. You're clingy. Like, this could have been an energy where, like, if you wanted commitment or you wanted, loyalty, there's this energy where like, you're asking for too much. Like, you're clingy, we don't know each other that well, or, whatever the case may be. But with this going upright, it's almost like your reaction to their absence was a clarity moment for them. It made them realize, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, that you're actually far more independent than they originally thought. That's what I'm saying here. Okay, so there's something like an illusion that's been revealed about the potential new beginning that this person can have with you because of the shift of so much time there's like a nervous energy, a shift in perspective of who they saw you to be. This person underestimated who you are. They projected their fear onto you. This is somebody that they fear vulnerability. So because you were vulnerable, they perceive you as clingy or negative. So to confirm or to validate the fact that they don't want to be vulnerable. After your reaction, there's an embarrassment. I'm getting like almost like an embarrassed energy here. With the Nine of Cups sideways though and the Six of Pentacles sideways, it feels like there's a sadness about the fact that they don't have you. There's a sadness that they miss you, but they don't know exactly what to do about it, because in order to do something about it, they would have to face some kind of inner battle that they have of giving something to you that makes them uncomfortable. They are actually codependent themselves. As I'm noticing in this Five of Wands here, there's foxes everywhere. This person is battling foxes. Foxes are significant of a codependent connection. In my animal oracle, it's literally means for me a codependent connection. It means a masculine energy that needs to be needed to be confident. A true masculine energy, they want to be wanted. They want a feminine that is independent. She can take care of herself, but they want to give to her because she can take care of herself. A wounded masculine energy is going to complain about being needed, but they're going to want to be needed so they can feel good about themselves. So you'll notice the guy that's like, a masculine energy, doesn't have to be a man, but that's like, oh my God, you're always like nagging, like you always want something from me, you always need something from me, like la 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 la. But then as soon as you're independent, they feel insecure because they're not needed anymore. There's like a battle here that this person is going with their ego of like, this person doesn't need me. That makes me feel nervous. Three of Pentacles on the bottom. If I want to be with this person, I actually have to work with them. I can't just expect them to chase me. I can't just expect them to like give everything to me. Like, that's not who they are. So there's been a really big shift in their perspective. Let me get into this deck now. Ooh. Oh, we have two cards that came out. Oh my God, the Power of Three is coming out, guys. Three of Pentacles is coming out. We also have the number 9 card with the Power of Three. 9 and 4 coming through together. 9 is the 9th house of Sagittarius, which is about exploration. It's about trying new things. It's about going out of your comfort zone. the 4th house is Cancer, but it's also the number of the Emperor. 9 is about closing out a karmic cycle. So there's this energy here of this person literally closing out a cycle of their masculinity. This is still an energy here of like, I don't know what to do. Like, I want this person, but I don't know what to do. For a lot of you guys, this could be an ex. This feels like this could be an ex. Like, they've watched you move away from the relationship and be okay and be fine. But with the power of 3 coming through, it actually feels like this person is learning to see you, see their relationship, and see themselves. When usually, or they could have seen it in the past as like it's me and you. Like, it's me and you are the relationship and you are also you. So it's like you take care of a relationship. If I'm not happy, you have to give to me. If I'm scared, you have to chase me. It's like they put all of the emotional responsibility on you. So like you are the relationship. If something's wrong with the relationship, you have to fix it. If they're feeling uncomfortable, it's like you guys aren't a team. So they're kind of realizing here that they have to sacrifice a certain mindset that they have that was causing them to almost like bring up arguments or be conflicted. There's been a lot of processing with this person here. We have clairvoyance coming through, you see clearly. Transition to the spirit realm. Whoa, what the? This person is going through a spiritual awakening and a time for spirit, guys. Okay, so there's regular cards in here, right? You know, like the signs are with you already. That's a spiritual based card. We have the power of 3. That's a spiritual based card. We have a time for spirit, transition to the spirit realm. You can see clearly clairvoyance and a clear solution, which is the Hermit card in this deck. This person has been actually doing some like soul searching, inner wisdom here about what they want in a relationship. This person could have even started picking up habits that are different. Like they maybe started meditating, or maybe they started doing some kind of spiritual practice. Like there's something here that they've started that's helping them realize things about this past connection. It's making them appreciate the vulnerability that you gave instead of seeing it as a burden. They're becoming more vulnerable themselves. They're processing their emotions more. And that's when they're realizing that the depth that you wanted wasn't actually a burden. It was actually something that could have been very beautiful. It could have been very special. I'm also getting the vibe here that they could have encountered others that aren't like you and they didn't enjoy it as much. But their ego is like, you're a burden, you're needy, you want too much. But then they experience somebody else that doesn't want as much as you and they're not satisfied. So like that's why there's been this soul searching energy. It's because it's like this back and forth. There's like TMI, sorry, but there's like snot in my nose, snot in my throat, which is like significant to the third eye. There's literally something here that this person is seeing way more clearly that they haven't seen. And then cutting the deck to Love is Strange. Strange Valentine. This is literally a card about like love can be weird. Love can be strange sometimes. Love can be unique. Oh, and also with the Ace of Swords on the bottom, there's maybe this person wants to communicate. Is this person going to communicate? 3 of Swords with the 10 of Swords reversed. Holy shit. This person is going through emotional karma about the way that they treated you, about how they didn't show up for you. This is causing stagnation when it comes to actually wanting to reach out, only because they are genuinely processing a lot of things about who they are. As I'm saying that, the Hermit is literally on the bottom. Oh my God. Okay, so as for reaching out, Knight of Swords sideways, 2 of Cups sideways, 5 of Pentacles sideways. There's a possibility. This is a free will choice. This is not something I can read clearly because we have 5 of Pentacles sideways, 2 of Cups sideways, Knight of Swords sideways. So there is a communication card with a romance card with a card of lack. If this person chooses to not exit a lack mindset, then they probably won't reach out to you. If they choose to exit, then they might. But that is solely based on the choice of their growth, which isn't something I can read because it is free will. But regardless, this person sees you clearly now. Whether they come back or not, they see you clearly. Oh my God. Okay, Let me know down below how that resonated for you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is an X. Let me clear my spread and we will get to pile number 3. Guys, I don't know why I'm feeling so happy doing this reading today. You chose this card. This is your reading, babe. So let's get into it. It is literally about to be 11:11, and I just saw it at 0:11 seconds. 11 could be significant for you guys. Look, 11:11. Okay, let's see. Who is this person that is missing pile 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's so weird. 5, 5. This person is going through a lot of change in their life without you. I knew it. I need to like hold my hands on these cards. Hold on. I was already getting the vibe here that this is somebody that is like egoic. This is somebody here that maybe I feel like this person was cruel to you. I feel like this is a toxic ex. This is like somebody that maybe has said harsh things to you. Somebody that took advantage of your vulnerability, took advantage of your kindness. This could have been literally somebody that's like, oh, you're always there for me, so I can just project my emotions all over onto you because you're always going to want me. So you could have gone through a codependent cycle with this person, and ultimately you felt so alone with this person. You felt so alone. Whoever this is, however this connection was, how this person is actually feeling about you now is they feel like they're dead to you. Like they're dead to you. Like you don't care. You don't want them at all anymore. With the 8 of Swords, this is looking up at a hummingbird. Do you see how the hummingbird is illuminating the space? It's glowing. Hummingbirds represent miracles. Do you see how there's a skull underneath this bird? This person feels like they're dead to you and that you brought like light into their life. You brought like a miracle into life, but they can't access you because they're stuck. They're stuck in their own life. They're stuck in their own things. This is something you tried to help this person. You tried to help this person. You tried to help them rise. This person could have literally been in a difficult situation and you used your light and you were like, let me help you. Let me show up for you. You could have mothered this person, whether this was financially or emotionally. You tried to take this person, like dig them out of a situation. And when they pulled you down with them, that's when you were like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And you rose. And now their energy is like, now I have to deal with all of my shit alone. They realize how much you gave to them, how much you showed up for them. But with the 6 of Wands here mirroring the 2 of Swords, that's what I don't love about it here is that, oh my God, the towers on the bottom, guys. Their life literally completely changed. What I don't like about the 6 of Wands is that it feels like, oh, well, now I have to be responsible for my own shit. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like when this person was with you, they literally used you like a siphon. Like, you are going to take care of everything for me. You're going to do everything for me, and I don't want to do anything. So you have this success, so I'm going to use your success, and I'm going to step on it so I can be where I want to be. And now they don't have a stepping stone and they have to create their own stepping stone here. There's something about timing that is really fucking this person up. This person feels like it's so much anxiety. I don't know if they're afraid that you're with someone else or they're afraid that you're going to be with someone else. They have an intuition about you moving on. Like it's literally an intuition, but it's foggy because this person doesn't trust themselves. But it feels like here, the more time passes, the more they feel like they're losing you because this person's idea of love and connection is control. So it's like, if I can't constantly give you this or try to tempt you or try to get you to want me, then it's going to be harder and harder to get you back the more time passes because I don't have control. This is somebody that's very controlling. I can feel it so strongly here. But they don't know if this is dead or not, but they have an intuition that they're dead to you. Back off. Voodoo, back off. That's what I'm saying. This person feels like you hate them. And you might. You might hate them. And honestly, that's valid for the energy I'm reading right now. Fairy of the green world. The natural world needs you. Oh my goodness, you're like an earth being. You're literally, okay, so you have worked so fucking hard. Whoever this is, like, you've brought so much, like, light. This, it literally feels like a narcissist and an empath. Like, I swear. Like, a narcissist is just like a fucking just a dark ass vampire with like a fairy. A vampire and a fairy. That's literally the energy that I'm getting here. And although the vampire is dark, it's their nature, you know. You show them something that is so light and so beautiful, but they don't know how to hold it. Now that they don't have it anymore, they're like realizing how much light you truly brought into their life, how much power you have. You are somebody that your soul, how much light you carry, how much empathy and compassion you carry truly protects you in this world. It truly does. And even if people don't see it right away, you give people karma from how kind you are and the absence of that kindness. When you leave somebody's life, that's the karma, is them experiencing something so warm and so sweet and so cozy, and then the absence of that is detrimental. You carry so much cosmic heart energy. By cosmic heart energy, I mean like unconditional love. Oh my God, that's what I'm saying, guys. I swear this person has an intuition. They're like, this person doesn't want me anymore. This isn't gonna happen. This person is watching you, okay? If they can see your social media, they may be looking at pictures or videos of you. But we have Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Notice here that she's holding an apple. The energy that I'm literally getting from this is like, I'm holding like Snow White. Like, take this apple, sweetheart. There's a temptation. This person wants to tempt you. But I don't think they can. I don't think they have access to you. I literally think that the person doesn't have access to you. They could literally be blocked. Or you guys literally live in separate parts. Like, there's something here that is like, physically your guides are like, no, this is not happening. Bro. This person has tried to reach you. I swear this person has tried to reach you. If you've gotten an unknown number, a call, like maybe they've tried to create certain accounts to get to you, but they couldn't. Two of Swords is being clarified by Storm Angel, which is a card of collision of beliefs. This person is like, I believe that I am meant to have you. You are meant to be in my life. You are meant to show up for me. You are meant to be here. But your energy is like, you cannot be here. You cannot be here. This person has tried to reach you, I swear, and I feel like it's been way more than once. The Tower is being clarified by Sea Beacon Fairy. Guidance, but where will it lead you? The universe is literally trying to guide this person into a new path, into healing, but they're not choosing that. They won't choose it. They don't want to. They're choosing to like stay in the storm right now. On the bottom of the deck is Dress of Alchemy. Release your power with the signs are with you. Mend a broken heart and sweet memories. So this person is holding on to the times where you were sweet to them, the times that you cared for them, the times that you tried to help them out of certain situations. But your energy now is like, it's cold. They don't have that same warmth because they haven't earned it and they don't deserve it. But they want that same warmth without having to do anything. They want that same warmth without having to do work on themselves. So that's literally why they don't have access to you, because your guides are like, energetically, this person is so not aligned. So not aligned to you. Oh my God, holy shit. Please let me know down below how that resonates for you guys. I just saw it at 9:09. If you're feeling this person's energy again, this could be a really big closing out of a cycle, or when you left this person, when you were with this person, you had a huge realization about who you wanted to be with, who you wanted to give your energy to, how you want to show up in relationships. You could have had a really big transition of, the person that you are in connection. And this was a catalyst for that, which is why this person's pulling on your energy so much, is because they want an old version of you that doesn't exist anymore. That was pile number 3. Oh my goodness, guys. I love you so, so much, strawberries. Thank you for watching this video. Again, you know, my membership is linked down below. My website's linked down below. Please make sure to subscribe, guys. It really helps me so much. I want to reach 100K, hopefully by the end of the year. Like the video. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video.